One of my books, I talk about the 4 R's, which is things we feel annoyed by, little resistances, but it's not a big deal, so we let it go. But we don't communicate about it, and so nothing changes. So nothing changes at all. So those little resistances, if they don't, nothing changes, or at least you don't get to talk about it, then it turns into resentment. Okay, our resistance turns into resentment. And if you can't let go of your resentments, again, through forgiveness and understanding and solving whatever issue it is, either finding a real level of acceptance and it's not really a big deal, or you find your partner make a change, but you got to get rid of that resentment. And if you stay in the world of resentment and the problem keeps happening, the behavior keeps repeating itself, then you go into a place of judgment, rejection. And the way rejection shows up in relationships is, well, we love each other. See, you're pushing this stuff down. And so it turns into rejection. And rejection is where couples literally begin to believe that we're just too incompatible. He likes to watch TV. I like to read books. And in the beginning, that was fine. But now suddenly we're just too, he wants to travel. I want to stay home. He wants more sex. I want less sex. So that it's suddenly your mind creates a big story where we're just incompatible and can't be together. and you can watch this. It happens that you can go through the 4 R's very quickly, but over time you sort of get stuck in the resistance, is stuck in the resentment, stuck in the rejection. It's kind of like my partner. They don't want to come with me on this walk. You say, well, it's annoying. She never comes on the walk. And then you start telling a story to yourself. Well, I did this for her and I did this for her and she won't want to walk with me. So that's resentment as well. So then I don't care. I don't need her to go on the walk anyway. I'll just go my way. See, it's a little story. What gets worse and worse and worse. And then finally it's like, oh, it's no big deal. And you just go for the walk by yourself. I didn't want to go with them anyway. So that's repression. So you go resistance, resentment, then rejection, and then you repress, and then everything's fine again. But there's no longer an open heart, or one layer of the radiance of love is diminished, another is diminished, another is diminished. And this is sort of how couples who are really nice on the surface will process by pushing down, pushing down, pushing down. And then we're good friends, but we have no attraction to each other. We have no interest in each other. We really don't want to. We want to go our separate ways, and divorce is the answer. When actually, that's okay if you want to live your life that way. I have no judgment with it. But when you have children, I work hard to have people look more deeply into really what's going on inside, because it's no longer just you and your partner. It's you and your children as well. Yeah. And the number one reason for the upside down world we live in today